Monks, the conception of an embryo in a womb takes place through the union of three things. Here, there is the union of the mother and father, but it is not the mother's season, and the being to be reborn is not present. In this case, there is no conception of an embryo in a womb. Here, there is the union of the mother and father. It is the mother's season, but the being to be reborn is not present. In this case too, there is no conception of an embryo in a womb. But when there is the union of the mother and father, and it is the mother's season, and the being to be reborn is present, through the union of these three things, the conception of an embryo in a womb takes place. I'll stop here for a moment. So, a being can be born in the womb, that means human birth or animal birth, only with three conditions. First, the mother and father must come together, and then secondly, it is the mother's season. The mother is fertile, there's the egg there, and the being to be born is present. This being, I think in the sutras it's called the gandhabba. So when the egg is fertilized in the womb, then this gandhabba, this being to be born, enters the womb and lodges itself in the fertilized egg and the embryo. So in the Buddha's teachings, it is not like what the Abhidhamma says, that nothing enters the womb. And here there is a gandhabba, a being that enters the womb. In some books, it is called the intermediate body that enters the womb. In Chinese, they call it what? Chung In Shen. And also like this Ling Hun. So this being that enters the womb, you can call it a soul or so. It's just a bundle of energy that enters the womb. The difference between the soul in other religions and in Buddhism is that in other religions, the soul is something that is permanent, everlasting, unchanging. But in Buddhism, everything is a flux of conditions. Everything in the world, including the soul, is just a bundle of energy. There's no difference between a human being as a bundle of energy and a ghost as a bundle of energy, or a deva as a bundle of energy, or a soul as a bundle of energy. So this concept of a soul, although many monks say there is no soul, it is just a wrong translation. The word anatta is not that there is no soul. The word anatta means there is no being that is unchanging, permanent, everlasting. Everything is changing. There's no single thing. Even the cell, so small, cell is changing. Even an atom, so small, is changing. The mother then carries the embryo in her womb for 9 or 10 months with much anxiety as a heavy burden. Then at the end of 9 or 10 months, the mother gives birth with much anxiety as a heavy burden. Then when the child is born, she nourishes it with her own blood. For the mother's breast milk is called blood in the noble one's discipline.